welcome to my Sims 4 speed build, my first one ever. I'm really excited. I've been like super impressed and inspired by like Deligracy and like a bunch of YouTubers, I like Hatsy and Stepho Sims and Sim Supply and Simified, like so many and like too many to mention. So I thought I want to give this a go because it seems like a lot of fun. Um, and I mean, it has the added benefit of like me getting to force my Sims obsession on my friends who live in other states or cities. So like I'm kind of excited about that. I don't know how excited they are. It's just I'll just be able to be like, hey, did you check out my video? You didn't. You should go check out my video and then tell me what you think. Um, yeah. So I'm pretty excited. This is like my second or third time trying to record this because, like, to be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing. I probably should have done more research beforehand, but I decided to wing it. I just used the Sims for inbuilt camera, like recording kind of capture thing, which is, I guess, maybe why the quality is so bad. Um, I don't think it's my computer. Like my computer is like, like mid range. So I think it might be the software I used to record. Um, yeah, I think I will like look into using some other video game capture kind of software. I haven't decided what yet. I'm really not that tech savvy. I mean, like I did build my own computer, but that was basic. Like anyone could do that with the assistance of YouTube, is what I've discovered. And I feel like it like when I say that, like it gives people this false impression of like my technical skills, which is unfortunate because, like, to be honest, I need a lot of help. Um, yeah, so all of this is to say, I'm sorry about the quality. I don't know what this is going to look like uploaded to YouTube. I will try and improve this for future builds, and like if anyone has any suggestions, I mean, I don't imagine that anyone except my friends and housemates are watching this. Um, but if anyone is and they have any suggestions about like software, um, or like settings, like be basic. Give me a step by step guide on what to do because I need it. But yeah, I am sorry about the quality. This really was like a test. Like I wanted to build a small house as like a test kind of run, and that house is this, which is also why it's kind of like a boring layout. Maybe I don't know. I'm still learning as a builder. Like I don't know. Every build is I learn something new, um, and I have a lot of fun doing it. So yeah, I hope this is okay. Um, but yeah, so right now I'm obviously just trying to figure out like how this is gonna like come together. I've built a few tiny houses before, and I think they're my favorite kind of both house and build. Maybe favorite kind of house is stretching it a little bit, but I really do love tiny houses. Um, and I've built a couple in The Sims, which are on the gallery under the username Cluuford, because my boyfriend is actually the reason I'm obsessed with The Sims. It's his fault because he saw me struggling through, well, not struggling, but like obsessing over player homes in Skyrim. Like I loved play. Like I obsessively watched and downloaded and then played player homes in Skyrim. Like it was my favorite kind of mod. And then when Fallout 4 came out, he got to watch me struggle with not struggle, like just obsess over like settlement builds because I'm pretty sure everyone ended up like stressing about their settlements, and like I had a lot of fun building them. But I don't know, no matter what you do, no matter how much effort you put into decor, it still looked like a post-apocalyptic setting. So yeah, for my birthday, he bought me The Sims 4, and I don't know if he regrets it, to be honest. I mean, it's brought me a lot of joy, uh, but it's also, it's hugely impacted my life. I've put in a huge number of hours. Um, yeah, I don't know. It was a really great present, and like I do love The Sims. It like has literally changed my life. Like it inspired me to like take up an instrument as an adult. I've never played an instrument before. Well, I mean, I tried to play the drums for like a year as a teenager, and like as a child, I like learned the viola for like a second, but I was terrible and scared of my teacher, so I stopped. And it's something I've always kind of regretted. Like I live with a couple of really musical housemates, and I have done um, actually, yeah, for as long as I've lived with other people, not my parents, I've lived with people who are musical and really impressive. And I've always kind of, yeah, wanted to learn an instrument, but have never like thought that was possible. And then I don't know, something about just watching Sims go from being really terrible at like the violin or guitar or whatever, and then just putting in a little bit of time every day, and suddenly they're like a maestro. So like that was really inspiring to me, and I decided to learn the cello. And so yeah, I can say that The Sims changed my life. Um, and like more recently, the like I only recently got all of the like additional packs, and I have them all now except for spooky stuff, which I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get that. Maybe come Halloween, I'll want to do that, but it doesn't really appeal to me. But yeah, like I recently got all the packs because it was like the middle of exams, and it just seemed like I had 22,000 words to write in like 2 weeks, and for some reason, like my brain, like even though I couldn't play The Sims. Like I didn't really play as procrastination, which is somehow amazing. Um, I still like I still was like, I'm just gonna go downstairs and load up the computer and I'm gonna buy the packs. Um, okay, I have to pause this recording because I think the neighbor's cat is in my house and now my cat is like freaking out. Okay, I'm back. It was the neighbor's cat eating Stender's food. Um, yeah, it's like a really sweet kitten. Like I think it's kind of a juvenile, but yeah, it keeps coming into our house, rubbing itself on our furniture, and eating my cat's food. So yeah, not ideal. Can't remember what I was talking about, but yeah, this is the bedroom. Obviously, uh, here you see me placing candles and later incense all over the house because yeah, I think every build that I do, and this is probably like an area for improvement, but basically every build that I do is in some way like a house that I would kind of live in, or I like add elements that are clearly just like my interests, like candles and incense. Um, yeah. So, oh, the deck. I love the deck. The deck is like my favorite feature of this house because like I'm not. This isn't my favorite build. I don't think it's like indicative of like me as a builder. Like I'm not a great builder. Like I have a lot of fun while doing it, and I really enjoy it. But I've definitely got like a lot that I can improve upon. Um, and yeah, it's like I just don't feel like this house is like the best house I've ever done. But I really did want to like have like a small build to kind of try out this like YouTube thing. And once I started, I was just like, you know what, just see it through, just commit, just commit. So I did, and this is the result. Maybe I should be more discriminating in the future. But that said, like I do love the deck. I really enjoy the deck. Um, I love its asymmetry, which is pretty interesting or like unusual for me because usually I am all about symmetry. Like asymmetry kind of creeps me out. I don't really like it in fashion. I don't really like it in houses. Like my favorite kind of house is probably like a Georgian, a Georgian manor house or something, and they are like. No, no, it doesn't have to be a manor house. Like Georgian builds. Like I find them so beautiful, and the symmetry is very calming. Um, but I do enjoy it. Like so, like I really enjoy church architecture and architecture in general, I guess. And I also like Victorian style houses, and they're like often like quite asymmetrical, but with really dramatic shapes, or like they could look kind of. I don't know if gothic is the right word. That's probably the completely wrong word. But like I do like their kind of dramatic elements. So it's not all about symmetry, but I think for like my own house, um, it will probably be symmetrical. Much to my boyfriend's like dismay, I think he's more about the asymmetry. But we work it out. We have like a lot of overlap. Like if we were Venn diagrams, there's like a big portion in the middle in terms of our like everything, but like in terms of our like architectural interests. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, here is me putting incense in every room. So now there is like incense and candles everywhere, literally everywhere, because that is how I would choose to live if I could. Um, yeah, that's also why there's like fire alarms in every room because fires have started from incense in my game, and I'm really cautious. I don't want my Sims to die. I've actually never had a sim die. Um, I think that's probably because I have aging off, so my elders like don't die, and I like to be honest, I don't actually play in live mode that often because like I'm pretty bad at it. I like find myself just having the same character over and over again, despite the backstory I've given them, despite the different traits. Like I still am like, this is all about maximizing skills. You're all going to be level 10 at everything, and I can do that because aging is off. So yeah, I would like to be better at building. I would like to be better at building, but I'd like to be better at like playing in live mode, because yeah, it's pretty boring for other people to watch, as my housemates can attest to. And to be honest, it gets a bit boring playing as well. Like it feels like I'm just reliving the same story over and over again, just with different Sims. And you know, not every Sims child will need to do their homework every day, unless you're me, in which case you make all of them do that. So it would be nice to be better at it. But all this to say is that my Sims don't really, I don't really play in live mode that often anymore because I got kind of bored, by the same story. And when I did, they weren't really doing much that could lead to death. Let's just say that. Um, although although maxing out their cooking skill can be dangerous because the number of times my Sims have managed to set themselves on fire, uh, like it's actually not that many. But look, everything is potentially dangerous in The Sims. And the way I play is the exact opposite of the way like both my boyfriend and one of my housemates plays. Like my housemate Pat, who's actually shout out for the skylight, that was their idea. Um, he he literally will kill off Sims. Like he will intentionally kill them off. Um, not for like a plot reason, just like he'll want to move into a house, and rather than like evict the Sims that move in, he like Sims that are already living there, he will like move a Sim in with them and then kill them, like build a wall around them and start. Anyway, look, it was very distressing when I first saw him do that. I was like, I am worried. I'm not really worried. He's great. Oh yeah, so we're up to the screenshots. Thanks so much for watching. The three of you who did, and I'm sorry about the quality. I will definitely try and improve that for next time. All right, bye.